Two figures, standing silhouetted in the doorway, blocking the last of the evening light. They moved with the unnerving stillness of predators, quiet, dangerous. Dark leather armor, unmarked by any provincial crest. Faces lost in the deep shadows of their hoods. A palpable coldness, a sense of imminent threat seeped into the small shop. The map piece. It wasn't a question. Master Finian, bless his kind, unsuspecting heart, stepped forward, bristling with righteous anger. Now see here, this is a good shop. Tell me what you want or leave. Before Elara could scream a warning, the second figure moved. A blur of impossible speed, a glint of steel in the dim light. A sickening final sound. Master Finian crumpled to the floorboards. A dark stain blossomed on his apron, spreading rapidly. Suddenly, the familiar comfort of ink and old paper was choked out by the sharp, coppery smell of blood. The map piece. The leader stepped fully inside, his sharp gaze ignoring the fallen shopkeeper, locking onto the ancient parchment Elara instinctively clutched. Panic, raw and electric, surged through her fear. Her father's warning, "Protect it," screamed in her mind. This wasn't just a map, it was a dangerous inheritance. Thought fled, instinct took over. She shoved the map piece deep into an inner pocket, her hand snatching the nearest heavy object, a brass astrolabe. With a desperate cry, she hurled it. He batted it aside contemptuously with an armored forearm. Useless, but it bought a second. Elara scrambled backward, kicking over a table laden with rolled maps, a flimsy barricade. Magic, wild and untamed, surged within her, sparked by terror. The air in the cramped shop grew thick, heavy. The faint luminescence of magical inks on the surrounding maps flared erratically, casting wild, dancing shadows. Magic. She can feel it. That seemed to settle it for the leader. He drew a short, curved knife, its blade unnaturally dark, seeming to drink the very light from the room. Take her alive if you can. The hand likes talent. But the map piece is the most important thing. They advanced, smooth and coordinated. Elara retreated towards the shop's rear door, her mind racing, the twisting alley behind, her only hope. As the leader lunged, she slammed her hand down on a nearby stack of parchment, pouring out her frantic magic, not with finesse, just raw desperation. The stack exploded outwards, sheets scattering like startled birds, momentarily obscuring her attacker's view. She yanked open the back door, plunging into the deepening darkness of the alley. The stench of refuse and damp stone assaulted her senses. Footsteps pounded close behind. A frantic glance back, two dark shapes emerging from the shop, melting into the gloom. She ran, gasping for breath, stumbling on uneven cobblestones. The alley twisted, spilling briefly onto a wider street, flickering with gaslight. A cart rumbled past. She leaped aside, lost. She had to get lost in the city's labyrinth. Suddenly, a hand clamped onto her arm, spinning her hard. She cried out, bracing for the hand's cold grip. But it wasn't them. A young man, perhaps a few years older than herself, lean, strong-looking beneath simple, travel-worn clothes. Dark hair pulled back from a face etched with sharp lines and an alert intensity. But it was his eyes that held her, grey as a stormy sea, intelligent and unnervingly calm amidst the chaos. This way. He didn't wait for an answer, pulling her swiftly into another, narrower side alley she hadn't even seen. Behind them, shouts echoed. She went this way. Spread out. The stranger moved with silent expertise, guiding her deeper into the maze of passages, a ghost navigating the city's hidden veins. He paused at a junction, listening intently, head tilted. Who are you? Elara gasped, leaning against a damp brick wall, struggling for breath. He glanced back, his face obscured in the dimness. Someone Reese sent to keep you from getting killed now that your father's past has found you. He nodded back towards the sounds of pursuit. They're called the Obsidian Hand, well-trained, relentless. They won't stop until they get what you have. Audrice, her father's note. This stranger, could he be? Before the thought could fully form, he raised a finger to his lips. Eyes locked on the alley entrance. The heavy tread of armored boots grew closer. Stay silent. He drew a long, thin knife from his boot. The sound, quiet as it was, felt deadly in the sudden stillness. The chase wasn't over.